The following video provides the necessary steps to upgrade your device firmware to work with Laelaps iOS app revision 1.6. A PDF version of these instructions is available for download at www.laelapsgps.com/support. To begin, make sure all of your gateways and collars are powered off. Download the latest version of the Laelaps app from the Apple App Store. The latest revision is 1.6. Once you've downloaded the app, go ahead and launch it. I'll demonstrate that here. When you are prompted to allow Laelaps to access your location, if you select Always On, you will obtain the most optimal performance for mapping. Prior to updating the firmware, all collars must be deleted from the app while connected to the gateway. Turn on your gateway by depressing the power button. Now tap on the open chain icon in the top right corner of the top menu bar. Tap on the name of the gateway from the pop-up menu. Please be patient as it takes a few seconds for the gateway to connect with your device. Now, tap on the main menu button shown by the three bars to the left of the Laelaps logo. We will now delete the collars one at a time. Start with the first collar by tapping on its name or the area where it says yards. This will open the collar menu. Go ahead and scroll to the bottom and select Delete Collar. Select Delete from the Delete Collar pop-up. This will remove the collar from the list. Repeat this process for each collar shown on your device. We have now successfully deleted all the collars from our app and the gateway. Now we will upgrade the firmware on the gateway. To begin, tap Settings at the bottom center of the screen, Update Device Firmware, which is second to the bottom, and select the name of your gateway from the pop-up. This will initiate what is known as DFU Targ mode. It may take a few seconds for the scanner menu to pop up. At this point, select DFU TARG, which is next to the Legacy DFU. This will change the bottom from No Peripheral Selected to DFU Targ on the left. Now tap on Connect, shown in green, at the bottom right corner of your screen. It'll take a few seconds for the device to upload the new firmware from the app. During this time, you will notice that your collar has a solid green LED underneath the chain link icon and a solid red LED under the wrench icon. After it's finished uploading, it will return to the main menu. Your device will reboot, flashing red and green LEDs. Then all of the LEDs will go off and it will return to fast flashing green next to the chain link icon. At this time, we are now going to upgrade the collars. You may turn off the gateway by holding down on the power button, or you can leave it on. Go ahead and press the power button on the first collar you would like to upgrade. Now, like we did with the gateway, tap Settings at the bottom center of the screen and Update Device Firmware. You'll notice in the list that we have collar 1 and the gateway. If you had turned off the gateway, it would not show in this list. Go ahead and select collar 1. This will initiate the same process that we just completed on the gateway. So again, select DFU TARG and select Connect in the bottom right corner. In the earlier step, we left the gateway on. When you're doing collars and you have one or two, it's okay to leave the gateway powered on and the collars powered on. If you have more than that, you probably want to turn them off after each firmware upgrade. That way there's not as many devices showing in the pop-up menu. At this time, I'm going to go ahead and press the power button on collar number 2, and I'm going to tap Settings again, and again Update Device Firmware. We now have collar 2 showing at the top of the list. I'm going to select that collar, which will initiate the DFU targ mode. Please be patient as it takes a few seconds to get to the scanner screen. And don't tap on the screen while it's opening up, or you could have a problem. Go ahead and select the DFU TARG and select Connect in the bottom right corner. This will update the second collar. Repeat the same process for each collar that you have. Once this is complete, we will go ahead and reconnect to the gateway and re-add the collars. You may have already done this when you purchased your system initially. We'll go ahead and tap on the main menu bar in order to close it. Now tap on the chain link icon in the top right corner, and if you don't see your gateway, go ahead and tap its power button in order to put it back into the fast flashing green LED, which shows the advertising mode. Select your gateway from the pop-up list and give it a few seconds in order to connect with your device. Now select the main menu, which is the 3 bars to the left of the Laelaps logo. Tap on Add Collar at the bottom. We don't see any collars currently advertising. They're both slow flashing, so I'm going to go ahead and just quickly tap the power button on the first collar. It's now in the list. I'm going to tap on its name to select it and give it a few seconds to go ahead and connect with the gateway and the app. Since we have 2 collars, we're going to repeat this process by tapping Add Collar. I'm going to tap on the power button of collar number 2 in order to get it fast flashing. This time I'm going to have to scroll up just a little bit in order to select and tap on collar number 2's name. Again, giving it a few seconds to connect. You'll notice that collar 1 has actually already acquired its signal, as has collar 2. They both are showing 99% battery, and their GPS is enabled. At this point, let's verify that the firmware has been upgraded on all 3 devices. To do that, tap on the gateway name located below the Laelaps logo. You'll notice above the green edit button at the top, it shows 02.27. That is the correct firmware. Hit the left back arrow button at the top left corner of the screen and tap on collar number 1. You'll notice also above the green edit button, firmware revision is 02.27. And I hit the back arrow again and tap on collar number 2, which is also at 02.27. So we have successfully upgraded the firmware on all 3 devices. Check each collar that you have in your system to make sure that its firmware is upgraded to be the same as the gateway. At this point, we have our collars showing up. We actually have a ghost collar showing here in gray. Probably have another one running in the background. On behalf of myself and the rest of the Laelaps team, we would like to thank you for selecting Laelaps as your partner in the field with simply stellar tracking system, anywhere and everywhere life's adventures take you. Please share your adventures and your feedback on our Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter feeds. If you have had any issues with this upgrade, or it has not completed successfully, do not hesitate to call us at 515-523-5277, and we will call you back and personally assist you. Our goal is for you to love your Laelaps system as much as we love it. We are always here to support you and appreciate your stories, feedback, and requests.